There are certain UFC legends who are happily retired, but just recently they have shown interest in coming back to active competition. So here is 5 UFC legends who may come out of retirement. Number 5. Chuck Liddell is the former UFC light heavyweight champion who at the age of 48 is considering a comeback. He last suffered a knockout loss to Rich Franklin at UFC 115. After losing 3 fights by knockout, he was forced to make the decision of walking away from the sport. He has recently been teasing a comeback against fierce rival Tito Ortiz. Both fighters have been calling each other out and want to settle their rivalry with a third fight. Maybe Bellator may take part in making the fight a reality in 2018. Number 4. Tito Ortiz is the former UFC light heavyweight champion who at the age of 43 is hinting a return to the cage. He last defeated Charles Sonnen by a rear naked choke at Bellator 170 and is now happily retired. But recently he has shown interest in facing former rival Chuck Liddell, who viciously beat him down twice. Both fighters are clearly past their prime, and a third fight may not be as good as many would think, but Bellator could make this fight come to fruition maybe later this year. Number 3. Pulver is a former UFC lightweight champion who at the age of 43 has not fully closed the door on a potential comeback. Pulver last lost to Sami Aziz by a unanimous decision at Superior Challenge 9. He mentioned that he would only consider making a comeback if he was offered BJ Penn for a third time. BJ Penn is currently on a 5-fight losing streak and is refusing to retire. Both fighters are 1-1, where it will be interesting to see who comes out on top. Number 2. Uriah Faber is the former WEC featherweight champion who at the age of 38 is in 2 minds in making a comeback to active competition. He last defeated Brad Pickett by unanimous decision at UFC Fox 22. He recently mentioned that he still gets tested by USADA, and if a big opportunity presents itself, he will definitely be interested in making a comeback. I believe Uriah Faber has more than what it takes to make one final title run, and we may see him come back in the future. Number 1. Brock Lesnar is the former UFC heavyweight champion who at the age of 40 has shown interest in coming back to the UFC. His last fight involved in his win being overturned to a no contest against Mark Hunt at UFC 200 due to testing positive for banned substances, and shortly after retired. It is rumoured that Brock Lesnar isn't going to renew his contract with the WWE and will focus on coming back to fighting. Even the UFC president Dana White posted this on his Twitter, creating more interest in Brock Lesnar's return. Brock Lesnar is one of the biggest pay-per-view draws in UFC history, and having him coming back will certainly have a massive impact in the UFC.